In this video, we'll see how to create and edit model view sheets in StruBIM Steel. The program can also create and edit element assembly sheets, part sheets, and connection sheets. These are explained in other videos in the series. StruBIM Steel can create and produce detailed graphic documents of the steelwork structure using the sheet creation and editing options. These sheets describe the geometry and detailing of the structure using various 2D and 3D views, dimensioning systems, tables, and text information. Let's see how to create and edit model view sheets in StruBIM Steel. These sheets allow you to graphically document the model developed in the program through different views, such as elevations, sections, or plans, that show the complete structure. To create them, we go to the Documents tab in the program's General Interface and click on the Model Views option in the Sheets group of the top toolbar. The parts and assemblies in the structure must be numbered in order to use this tool. If they are not, the program launches the numbering process. This opens the Edit Sheets window. On the left-hand side, in the Sheets section, we can see that the program has generated a model view sheet associated with the Structure Sheets group, if this has been defined in the Generation options. If desired, further sheets can be created and edited here to document the model. Then, in the Layers section, we check the layer generated to hold the template, which may include the box, as well as the active editing layer. If necessary, we can create and edit more layers, as well as manage their view on screen. Below, in the corresponding section, the categories of the elements present in the scenes once they are incorporated in the selected sheet are shown. The Snappable column controls whether or not the elements in each category can be snapped when using the other options available in the sheet editing. To add information to the selected sheet, we use the tools in the top toolbar. Here we find options for managing templates and styles, adding drawing elements on each sheet, such as lines and texts, as well as organisation and editing tools. The most useful ones include the following. In the Drawing Elements group, from the 3D Scene menu, we can insert views manually or select Insert Predefined Views, so that the program automatically generates a group of views of the model. If we use this last option, in the window that appears we control the appearance and the title of the views, we carry out the selection of views to be generated, and we manage the sheets where they are inserted. The Tag option, on the other hand, allows information to be generated automatically by selecting the elements in the inserted views. This way, to tag the parts and assemblies, after adjusting the properties of the tag in the window that appears, we directly select the element in the desired view and then position the tag. The program will be able to display the reference of the assembly and, in the main parts, the reference and description of the part, depending on the previously specified options. To tag the position of the connections, we can make only their symbols snappable by checking the corresponding checkbox and unchecking the rest. Also, we adjust the properties of the tag, such as the representation of the initial end of the line. Then we click on the connection and position the tag. Among the dimensioning options, there are features that allow us to select points of the elements in the view in order to dimension their distance, their area, or the angle they form. In the Edit group, there are options that allow us to edit any of the graphic elements and also to move them and reposition them, or to delete them. Finally, in the Sheets section, there is an option to print the desired sheets. In the window that appears when clicking on this option, when selecting the printing device, we find the possibility of saving a PDF, DXF, DWG file, or printing directly. When we have finished editing the model view sheets, we can save and exit the window.